Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Hello, party people. How's everyone doing? Dude, where? Stay right here. Okay. What is up, party people? Glad we're having a great time in here. My day existed. It was a day. That was very gross. How's everyone doing tonight? Are we partying up? The Kol. It's a disco. Thank you. My girlfriend got me this sweater. Speaking of my girlfriend, she just said hi. We got some people joining today. Yes. I need more people to donate though, so I can go and buy more books. So donate. Well, first I have to get a new computer. So if you guys would help me with a new computer, that'd be sick. Mommy Madness 54. Sick name. Get an extra good night. I hope you have sleep well tonight. We have 40 seconds until story time. My homeboys. My Chiefs dance. Why? Roderick Porter. Roderick frickin' Porter. Why is Roderick frickin' Porter here? Wait, I can send my own live? I'm sending Roderick my story time. I do not have one fish, two fish, but we have just started. It is 11:05, so we have The Giving Tree by our Mr. friend, Mr. Shel Silverstein. Once, there was a tree. And she loved little boy. And every day, the boy would come. Bro, why does he run like that? Who runs like that? My dude's out here like... And he would gather her leaves. Did I skip a page? And he would gather her leaves. And make them into crowns. And play king of the forest. He would climb up her trunk. And swing from her branches. And eat apples. And they would play hide and go seek. When he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. And the boy loved the tree. Very much, and the tree was happy. But time went by. And the boy grew older. And the tree was often alone. Then one day, the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches, and eat apples and play in my shade and be happy." "I'm too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I only have the leaves and apples. Take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city. Then you will have money. Then you will be happy." And so the boy climbed the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away. And the tree was happy. I just smacked myself in the face with the book. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. And then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy. And she said, "Come, boy, come climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and be happy." "I am too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife and I want children, so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" "I have no house," said the tree. "The forest is my home, but you may cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy." So the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build his house. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time. And when he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered, "come and play." "I am too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?" "Cut down my trunk and make a boat," said the tree. "Then you can sail away and be happy. So the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat, sailed away. And the tree was happy, but not really. After a long time, the boy came back again. "I'm sorry, boy," said the tree, "but I've nothing left to give you. My apples are gone. My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You cannot swing on them." "I am too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb." "I am too tired to climb," said the boy. "Sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish I had something I could give you, but I have nothing left. I'm just an old stump. I am sorry." "I don't need very much now," said the boy. "It's a quiet place to sit and rest." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. "Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down and rest. Thank you to... It's me, Kevin. I hope you have a great night, Kevin." And the boy did. And the tree was happy. The end. Okay, that is the end of our first book. Thank you guys for stopping in. Our second book is My School's a Zoo by Stu Smith. One of my favorite books. So let's get right into it. Of course we need a water break. Of course, as always, remember to share the live so we end up on the For You page. If everyone could share the live, that'd be sick. Let's hop right into the book. Yesterday's trip to the zoo left me feeling rather strange, like my life was somehow different, or just about to change. My parents didn't look the same. I watched them snort and drool. My sister ate my homework. I'm glad it's time for school. As I climbed aboard the school bus, my heart began to race. The driver waved his hairy arms at the banana on my face. Animals crammed in every seat. Where did all the people go? There has to be an answer. I bet Miss Wright will know. I ran into my classroom, but my teacher wasn't there. I would have told the sub if she hadn't been a bear. There were beehives in my desk, and lizards at my feet, and a goat ate all my pencils, and there were needles on my seat. By the time I got to art class, there was nothing I could do. There were pythons on the ceiling wreaking havoc with glue. Computer lab was crazy. There were mice eating slugs. The computers didn't work on account of all the bugs. I tried to call for help, but a yak was on the phone. The principal was useless. He was gnawing on a bone. The librarian caught me hiding. She threw me quite a look. I glanced around the room and I noticed worms in every book. lunchroom sure was crowded, and the aides looked pretty mean. The lions and the wild beast were causing quite a scene. The lobster in my lunchbox snapped its claws up in the air. A vulture watched me patiently so he could take his snare. The turtles on the playground were spinning down the slide, while hyenas laughed in chorus as a hippo took a ride. My friend was here. Music class was noisy. A penguin led our band, an ostrich missed his cue, and the monkey smashed his hand. Thank you, J-Kra. J-Kra, I hope you have wonderful dreams tonight, along with Queen Legend Girl. I hope you have a great night. Was feeling kind of nauseous, so I went to see the nurse, but judging by her awful fangs, I thought she'd make things worse. There were starfish on my papers, and a beaver cleaned the boards. A seal clapped 2 erasers, while a fox gave out awards. The bus ride home was dreadful. The skunks made quite a stink. Did the zoo trip cause this mess? I closed my eyes to think. Next thing that I knew, the driver tapped my hand. Things seemed back to normal with my sister eating sand. Oh, next time I'll eat sand for that line. I sure hope that our next trip to the dinosaur display won't have the same effect as the zoo trip did today. But that could never happen. The dinosaurs are gone. At least I think they are. Then again, I could be wrong. Okay, that is the end of our second book. Our last book is a book I've never read on here before. And I totally don't have memorized. Let's get into it. We have Good Night Moon by my great aunt, Miss Margaret Wise Brown. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of. Are we out of the woods yet? I think that's your username. It doesn't tell me the full one, but I hope you have a fantastic night. Thank you for donating. A cow jumping over the moon. And there are 3 little bears sitting in chairs. And 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens and a little toy house and a young mouse. And a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush. And a quiet old lady who was whispering hush. My computer just died on me, I think. Coolio. Good night, room. Why did it just die? Okay, fine. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Good night, light and the red balloon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. And of course, the JoJo Eaton page. Who just donated? Someone just donated. Brizzy, I hope you have a great night, Brizzy. Good night, kittens. Good night, mittens. Good night, clocks. Good night, socks. Skincare. The skincare chemist. I hope you have a fantastic night. Good night, light, or good night, little house, and good night, little mouse. It's still happening. I promise it's happening. It's still gonna be on my body. Good night, comb, and good night, brush. Good night, nobody. Good night, mush. And good night to the quiet old lady who was whispering hush. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. Okay, that was our last book. Thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate you guys for coming. Of course, subscribe to my YouTube, The Trying Times. Follow me on Instagram, kol.haynes. I'm going to be posting on Instagram tomorrow, so make sure you guys are the first to like it. And I'm actually just about to make a TikTok post right now. I'm going to post after this live. So make sure you guys like that. Like, share, follow everything. It's in my link.